Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton for EMS Now. I'm here at Productronica 2011 and I'm joined by François Amblard from VI Technology. François, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. We're in the predominant German trade show, so let's start by talking a little bit about the European market, particularly the German market. How's that treating you and what products are playing particularly well here for you?
Well, the German market in particular and the European market in general has been very strong this year, much stronger than maybe all the other regions. We see a lot of customers having very strong industrial production, industrial boards, and also the automotive business has been very strong.
Okay. What does that mean in terms of what they're asking you for in terms of product development?
Oh, I think the requirements of the German market is probably the toughest one in the world,
okay.
But for many industries. And so it's a great opportunity to push the technology of the company as much as possible to be able to satisfy those needs. Very strong requirements also in terms of quality,
right.
Quality of the products, quality of the services. And so that's a very good test for an organization and helps you become stronger.
Agile and stronger. And it's good that it's the most demanding market. It's one that pushes you for all those other people. We've talked to a lot of contract manufacturers here this week and they've been telling me that a lot of the investment strategy they're looking at is involved in test, inspection, those kind of areas. Is that what you're seeing with people that come to your booth?
Yeah, what we're seeing very much in German manufacturing is that they really look for the utmost quality, and the utmost quality means you have to control the product. Traceability is also very important for those customers. And they test the product and they inspect. So for an inspection company like ours, this is a very good market.
Yeah, yeah. And in terms of the products you brought to the show, new products this year or?
Yes, we brought a new product. What people are looking for in an inspection system is something that is easy to use, that has a very good defect coverage and generates a low false call, and also gives the operator a very good image to review to be able to classify the defects. Because the German customers many times have very few defects, and some of the defects are introduced by the classification of the defect because the image is not sufficient. So we've introduced this year a 5K, 2K and 7K series Spectro, which is a color camera with a very strong definition to give a better image to the operator, to give a better inspection quality, and also it's easier to program.
Okay, and they're not just using that data to out the bad boards, they're using that data to give them feedback in the production process to close that loop.
Yes, I mean the most advanced customers use inspection equipment to improve their process, not just as an exhaust pipe to catch the defects, but really to work on the process and improve it. And if you look at German boards from German manufacturers, they're probably the most beautiful boards you'll find in the world. I mean, they have really worked the process very well and very good quality.
Yeah, and the data your equipment provides them allows them to do that even more, which is, it's taking every single part per million of defect out that they can. Just want to broaden the debate out a little bit. What are you seeing going on in the global market? You're pretty much in every market around the world. What trends are there?
I guess the biggest trend is that inspection is becoming widespread in the world. There are maybe 35 to 40,000 SMT lines. 10 years ago, only large companies invested in inspection. Today you see that there is more and more inspection everywhere in the world. That's driven because inspection is required to be able to handle the density of the board and getting smaller, but it's also driven by the general trend of growing EMSs. And so many OEMs are going to subcontract to electronic manufacturing subcontractors, and in subcontracting they're asking those suppliers to have inspection systems.
Okay, so they're asking for that as part of their procurement requirement. And what we're also seeing is more and more of your customers, but the EMS guys, having a global footprint, and therefore saying that their suppliers need to have a global footprint too. So provide the product everywhere in the world, but support it everywhere in the world. That's quite a challenge.
Yes, it's a very good opportunity for a company like ours because we have a very balanced geographic presence, and typically customers are looking to qualify certain suppliers on the AVL, and those suppliers accompany them worldwide. And so for a company like VHI that has a world organization, we're able to support customers in Brazil in the same way as we're able to do it in China or in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the requirements for being on the AVL.
Yeah, and you almost need to be ahead and ready for those markets as soon as the contract manufacturers get there.
Right, and for example, Brazil is a
good
fast
example.
upcoming market.
Yeah. Well, François, fascinating stuff. Thank you very much for stopping by to chat, and I hope we can talk again soon.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the show.